Do Rivals 2. I'm excited to see how the sirens change with
Each of the
that.
ancient fate-wrought arms of night is now rejoined under the Princess of the Underworld's care, all equally prepared to rid the realm of any of its foes.
As am I.
I haven't played Octopath Traveler, but from what I've seen of it, I watched like 5-10 minutes of uh, an ex's like sibling play it, and I was like, okay, this seems pretty good for a JRPG. I'm not the biggest JRPG fan, but you know, it's good.
Farewell, everyone.
I I love a JRPG that will tell
This
me
is my
all
path.
sorts of stuff. And I love story driven, like character driven stories, and 8 characters seems like a great way to make a very wide story. Ooh, I will definitely be taking faster
Time to
attack.
send a message.
Pretty standard JRPG. The art is so beautiful, the mechanics top notch too. Okay, good to know. I think the next JRPG I need to play is Expedition 33, even though it's not your standard JRPG fare. I just feel like
Nostrils.
it's just getting so much love, and Leo of Yakuza or Yakuza series said that they really like it, even though they also haven't finished it. That's the problem with JRPGs is like you can only really be playing one at a time.
A solid portion of the residents there are due to failed marriages, most typically their own. I bless each matrimony that I can, but it can only do so much.
Specials inflict hitch. I think I'm gonna go with sprint hitch. That seems like a good way to deal
Sacred bond.
damage. Kind of want if I could get Aphrodite to give me attack. I think I want that. But yes, I really want to play Expedition 33, and you can only play so many JRPGs at a time. It's
Lord Ares is finally back. Nothing makes a war official like when he shows up. Things haven't always gone our way when we fought together, but this time just about everybody's here.
yes, attacks deal more damage, 80%. Big boost, big boost. Like I have a, I have a job. I have a full-time job, and also I'm trying to stream as well. And that makes it really difficult to have the time to
There.
play a 120-hour
Gone
JRPG.
back, have you?
And I will not talk smack about how good they are, because
Out of my sight.
I want specials as well. You know what, we'll take Rapture Ring. That seems interesting. Anyways, I'm not a full-time streamer. I can't afford to take so much time out of my day and week to play just crazy long JRPGs because
There.
I gotta pay bills. I gotta do 40 hours of uh, my research job. That makes it difficult to find the time to play long form content like that. It also doesn't perform particularly well, which is only like half of the reason that I don't do it. I'll be real. The other is JRPG. Not
Now then,
not my big genre. I feel like there's a lot of okay JRPGs, and can't I can't dedicate that much time to a game that I think is only like passable. Because I want to play good games, and if I walk away from Expedition 33 without crying at least once, I'm gonna be a little upset. I gotta also deal 60 damage for each and every strike. Only the final chop. That doesn't... I'm just gonna go with swing faster.
feels even sturdier.
That seems good. Swing fast. I will take the palm for once. I very rarely take palm, but I feel like I'm in a run where I really want to be boosting my base damage. Is Pokemon a JRPG? Does it classify under that nowadays? Is that overly presumptuous of me to say that it is? Nah.
Phrenos, do your thing. See you in the crossroads?
I just can't help but feel like it is a JRPG, though. What about it is different from your standard JRPG? Like, sure, it's no Final Fantasy, but I feel like it's got a lot of the elements.
Adequate.
I don't know. I feel like being contrarian and saying Pokemon is a JRPG.
It is
I can't help that,
Pathetic
though.
enough, you would have taken any sort of blessing here and now, whether from me or any of my kin. Well, as the fates would have it, you're getting the very best.
We'll do extended family. I take boons a lot. If I'm giving them, I take
The
them.
reappearance of your wells is certainly no accident, my lord. All it took was the appropriate incantation. Little by little, we shall restore the old order. Now for the test.
All right.
How fares the task?
I've told my brother of what Kronos has done, but he expressed reluctance about having to destroy a member of our family. He even suggested father may be partly to blame.
A complication. Your brother never was keen on taking direction, especially from your father. And now he's filling your own head with doubt. We have no recourse here, Malinois. Persuade him or all shall be for naught.
He also asked me what exactly happened between Kronos and my father, and I realized I didn't know. Does anyone? This war he's waged, it isn't merely over who should rule.
Their precise history is of no bearing to our present state. In war, one would be wise to not give undue credit to one's enemies. If you spend all your time so deep in thought, then you shall hesitate to act, and your moment shall pass. Burn.
Ouchie. Oh! Boosted up Hecate is not Kate? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce anything that's Greek. It's all Greek to me, as they say.
Do not overextend.
Oh.
Into the fray, sisters.
Ouch. What was I saying? Pokemon is a JRPG? Oh! Ooh. Eep. I mean, there's no skills slash levels.
No, you don't.
Really no real skills, levels, etc. Is that true, though? I feel like Pokemon, there's a lot of levels and skills. And, like, meta progression stuff. Like, oh yeah, this is the fire type, the ice type,
And now from me.
the standard sort of deal. Ouch. Jeez, we're doing a lot of damage. That's a good sign.
At ease.
I love a big axe moment.
You handle Zorafet as though its bulk is not an inconvenience, but a strength.
Yes.
Yippee! Guess it's kind of an RPG. I don't know if monster progression is the same as player progression. I mean, Persona is kind of the same way, though. Persona is definitely a JRPG. What's my damage?
Try a different one.
10? You deal, but also take 10%. Yeah, we'll do
Should
this.
help. Into the depths.
I think if you follow the Persona route, then Pokemon does classify as JRPG. Like, everybody has their favorite
An unfamiliar tune.
Persona. Well, not really. People have their favorite Pokemon for sure. That is a certainty. But do people have a favorite Persona? I don't feel like that's necessarily the case. I'll tell you my favorite Pokemon. It is Typhlosion. I love the Cyndaquil line. It's just so cute. And then Typhlosion looks great. I'm a big Typhlosion Hisui fan. But that's because I love fire types, and Fire Ghost is just such a... It's a fun type. Is it good? Hell no. Actually, I never played any of them. It's a mixed bag.
Set to fight or get out of the way. Can hardly stand all this water and the singing, but this has to be done.
Man, I haven't seen Nemesis in forever.
About damn time.
Race you. Ensnared.
Stand back.
Yeah, Typhlosion Hisui, not very good. Ouch. It's very much a striker Pokemon. It will
Should have had you.
get absolutely bodied by a variety of moves. But the things it's good against, it will delete. Has good versatility.
Any progress locating
Striker.
means to enter Tartarus. I'd transfer you my birthright if I could under the circumstances, though I'm reasonably certain that's not possible.
Got my own birthright, thanks. And yeah, been making progress. Three-headed monster near the maintenance access point to Tartarus. It digs up through the ground.
You plan to get into the lowest reaches of the underworld through the hellhole that beast leaves behind. You know that Cerberus is my father's dog, don't you?
All the more reason that tunnel's going to lead me right where I need to be one of these nights. Mark my words.
Consider them marked.
No, she took my... Okay, well, that's fine. I would like a Demeter, actually. No, not the not the rodent. Evil rat. Ouch. Ouch. There we go. Easy rat. Uh-oh, vanquished.
Gods, what a monster.
Special?
You bested Kronos again, didn't you, Flower? We always knew he could be beaten. I once saw to it myself. But can he be destroyed? The Witch of the Crossroads must know.
Remaining still. That's not going to happen. 60 more? We'll just go with Arctic Gale. That's a little bit more my speed right now. More boons? Okay, there we go. What are some other notorious JRPGs? Has anybody here played the new Final Fantasy? The Final Fantasy VII remake?
The gods.
Because I've heard good things about it if you know what you like. Gather resources, gain HP. I'll take that. I really want to take Selene, but we continue.
Choose one, spurn the other.
We're a good match.
Take one random boon heroic and get pulls more damage and last longer? That's big.
You would forsake my blessing, even knowing it is sought after all the world over.
Had to do it.
But yes, has anybody played the new Final Fantasy remakes? My biggest issue with that stuff is, like, I do not like time travel very much.
They got
I feel like they write it in such a way that it gets very convoluted and very,
Focus on the real fight instead.
like, okay, well, here's how it works for us, though. It works for us this way because X, Y, or Z. So it's every media property is like, okay, well, here's our interpretation of how that works. Oh, there it is.
There goes that.
Here's our interpretation of time travel. And I don't know. It bothers me a little bit. Like, should it? No. I just find it to be
At least I
a
saw
bit
it through.
convoluted.
It's something.
Too young for the good old JRPGs like Chrono Trigger. I need to actually play Chrono Trigger. Or if that may be a stream goal one day. I can see if I can do like one day a week where I play through a JRPG. I should have taken Archaic Seal and then the HP. That's silly of me. Oh, Hephaestus too?
Olympus, I accept this message.
You know what? That seems good. Flutter Strike. How many? 130%? That's pretty solid.
Alright,
I may figure out a JRPG day. Oh, this looks...
Soak it up, lady. One of our proud sponsors made all our dreams come true. A brand new stage and a collaboration with one of the biggest names this side of the sea.
I kind of love this new look. Oh, hello. They're Goth now. Came back just in time.
Here with you. This is no sponsor's doing, but the will of night. As fear spreads, so do these manifestations of nightmares. My own, apparently.
They went Goth.
Badmouth our sponsor all you like, You do not. We're debuting our latest single thanks to them, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. At least not the first part. This song's called Rock in the Hard Place.
I am so excited for the new song. So good. I love the music. Has Charybdis doing the growl? That's so good. Featured artist Charybdis. Oh no! This is spooky. The growls, that's so good. Ow. I'm taking so much damage. Maybe Discordant Bell was a bad idea for the new boss fights. No. Ouch. Please stop. I'm being bounced around like a volleyball. I'm so excited to sit down and just listen to all of the different tracks for the Sirens. I wonder if they have more than one. They have to, right? They went goth. Oh my god.
Show's over.
They went all.
Though
I love
bolstered
it.
by colossal Charybdis, Scylla and those monstrous songstresses from the abyssal sea yet prove unable to complete their deadly act.
In the end, a normal night for them.
They made her even more perfect, Pog. So true. So true.
Best get out before Scylla comes back.
Daft would, in fact, get freaky with the mother of all monsters. What percentage damage do we do with? Almost 20%? Yeah, we'll stick with it. Just every time I'm like, oh, these are great. All of these designs are so good. I go into the new rivals and I go, wow, they can improve it. Makes me so happy. Makes me. I can't wait to see what they put in the docket next for their games. Supergiant. I mean, I don't think they're making another Hades game. Should they? I mean, I don't know. They managed to capture lightning in a bottle twice. Supergiant, call me. Yes, exactly. Supergiant, please. Hey, Supergiant, do you need any more VAs or anything handy under the table? Because I'll do it. I'll be there for you. Please call me.
I'm taking this back. Like
have no marketable skills at all, but I'll be a PA or something. Yeah, I'll be a gopher. I'll do anything for you.
Those poor shades.
I mean, I grew up playing your games. Is that enough? Is that enough for to get a game or get a job within games now? Absolutely not. I'm very curious to see how gaming is going to continue to evolve as a whole because of all of these different changes that have been going on.
In the name of Hades.
Do I think I can make Tall Order work? I don't think I can. I think I'll just take the dodge chance. How many boons do I have? It's another like 10% dodge chance. I think that's enough.
Stuck.
Where will gaming go? Where has gaming come from? These questions and more not answered on this stream.
More ashes.
I can tell you where it won't be going. Space gaming. Oh, so true. I can't wait to... Actually, it is kind of quantum gaming.
That should have done it.
Quantum tunneling my CPU into my rig. Quantum tunneling an entire AI data center into my rig.
Guide you. Moonlight guide you. Guide you. Guide you.
Double. That seems pretty good. 8? How much does that put it at? 170? Well,
Strong.
it's less good than I would have hoped for, but only so much I can do about it. Doggy.
Check in with headmistress about you.
I love the doggy. I love all of the animals in this game. They really have done a lot to iterate. They already had so much, and they continued to add even more. I'm tunneling an entire AI data center into my rig so that I can finally play
Illuminate my path.
Crisis. I know Crisis isn't the benchmark, but I think it's funnier using an old benchmark that is outdated. Was Crisis 1 even like a good game?
Lend me your light.
You may enact the Testament of Night this eve, as difficult as it may be to overcome the growing fear that spreads with each and every uttered vow. I shall be your witness.
Let's go with Night Bloom this time.
Night Bloom.
I've never played a Crisis game. I watched somebody play Crisis 2. And let me tell you, that game did not seem very good. It did not really have a very comprehensible story. The mechanics seemed interesting, having like a mix of like a stealth action sort of deal. Seemed interesting, but never played it either. Only remember it being a benchmark. It was the benchmark for like how long? At least 6 or 7 years. Just because I'm gonna say it was a very unoptimized game.
Now
Yeah, it
for
felt
what's
like
mine.
forever. 6-7.
Please
Fuck.
accept this message.
Fuck. I can't believe I fell for it. I fell for my own trap. Fool.
By her grace.
I set up a bear trap and walked right into it. So how long is 6-7 gonna be a thing? I think this saves me money.
Clear the way.
I think we're reaching the point where kids are like, it's not fun anymore because adults know what it means.
Here, fishy.
I'm always so curious as to what the youth decides is gonna be cool.
The hook. This is an anguish.
A prize procured from water, caught with grace.
How long did it take for Suck It to go out of style? Too young for that too, I guess. Hey. Talked to my nephew on Christmas and he said he hated it. I think that makes sense. There's a certain point where it reaches critical mass and everybody goes, okay, I'm done with this. I think the big thing for Suck It going out of style is culture went a little slower simply because not everybody was on the internet all the time. And kids, like, they spend more time on the internet than, like, anybody should. Unless you're on TikTok.
Infested with these things.
People on TikTok probably spend more time on there than they should ever. Suck It never went out of style. What are you talking about? I think it's not so much a, like, it went out of style. It just became less part of the culture. Haven't seen anyone do the gesture in like 20 years. Okay, the gesture is a different thing altogether too.
Cerberus, you're free.
Nobody's doing the cross chop. Actually, hang on. I think the last time I saw that
Cerberus decides not to devour the princess.
popular, or the last time I saw it in pop media was like Borderlands 1.
To a master in abode.
There's that one video of the guy beating the shit out of someone in Tekken, then he does the cross chops. I know exactly what video you're talking about.
No more despair, good shade.
The one where he does it just like 30 times in a row. Man, fighting game players are built different.
Made it back here.
What's our almost 30%? Ah, well, we'll get there. I was in middle school. The cross chop was huge.
Almost there.
I'm just imagining like 8th graders doing the cross chop and it's cracking me up. It's like, kid, you don't you don't know what a boob looks like. And I highly doubt that you're getting head. Let's be real. It's kind of the thing though. So many kids just say, I want to grow up so much faster than I am.
4 chambers to go.
I don't think any of us even understood what sucking it even was. Yeah, that's the funny thing. Like, what I like, just like 6-7. Exactly. That's the thing I like about 6-7 in comparison, though, because it doesn't mean anything. It's not like, oh, the kids are talking about sex. It's just like, they're talking about nothing. The kids are just being kids. It's harmless.
Silence.
It's all fun. Just the meme.
Greetings,
The meme
Father.
of the day.
Go show that shade the way. Why, thank you.
My father, he visited me recently, demanding that I tell him where to find you. I made clear I did not know, but you are drawing more of his attention.
You're saying he tortured you, that blasted wretch. He won't need to find me. I'm about to find him.
Do not misunderstand. We merely spoke. Granted, that is a rarity in itself. You never knew what to do with my brothers or me. Never should have had us at all.
Father, please don't speak that way. What even happened with you all? I know the tales of how you vanquished him, but know so little of how it was for you growing up.
We often fought. He believed we would take after him. None of us did. And when the fates decided that the time had come for us to rule in his stead, he resisted, bitterly. But these old memories, I would leave them buried.
What I love about this game is that it talks about generational trauma in a way that it confronts generational trauma in a way that isn't explicit most of the time. So a lot of the time I'm sitting here and I'm like, well, obviously Kronos sucks, and his kids came out weird because of that. Of course they have their hang-ups. They had him as a dad. They had him to model after. Dash. Sweep. Let's go with dash sweep.
It is yours.
For our family.
Perfect. Doggy.
The resting hound of hell makes plain he wishes not to be disturbed.
It's also what made Shot more outrageous, because the kids were doing it and the teachers knew that it wasn't something they understood. Yeah, they're just like, I can't stop. They either try and make you stop it, and they explain, and then you're not going to be able to stop them even more. So you just go, okay, well, I guess we just deal. Kind of the thing about kids, huh? They're going to do it anyways. Might as well. Might as well embrace until it's over. Speaking of old shit, someone recompiled Perfect Dark for the N64. Wait, did that not work on emulators and stuff? Explain to me what recompiling means in this context. I think I may be misunderstanding.
This again.
Huh? Explain to me what recompiling at Perfect Dark means
Riddance.
for the future.
Much as your father was
My brain is
custodian
rotted.
of the dead, so are we responsible for the rest of the world. The hour has grown dark, yes, but we have the power to restore. Thanks be to my good sister Demeter.
The time for restoration always comes, as does the spring. But we're amidst a long winter, without an end in sight. We need concern ourselves with naught else, O Queen.
They made it so you don't have to use N64 emulators to play it. Okay, I understand. I think that's a
Excellent.
damage resistance. Okay, I'm gonna prime out my magic, but that's fine. I'll just deal.
Hoplites.
I should probably play Perfect Dark at some point. That's one of those ones that I feel like is a notable game from my childhood.
Aid from a relative of yours.
Perfect opportunity. Yeah.
So close now.
Yeah, we'll do this. Perfect opportunity. Yeah, I very much grew up on N64 stuff. I think I can swing another water spoon.
Cool and brisk.
Next I offer you protection, Witchy.
We fickle gods.
Sorry, I'm getting lost in the sauce.
I love a messy breakup.
Enough of that.
I grew up playing a lot of the N64 games, like Super Mario 64 was probably one of my favorites. Extra... Yeah, let's go with that. That seems good. I will take mine, because I need the... I need it. I need the opportunity to get another Death Defiance if possible.
Our family grows and grows.
Yeah, I played a lot of Super Mario 64. I played a lot of Wave Racers. I played Jedi Pod Racing, Star Wars Pod Racing. And then my dad had like 7 cartridges of sports games that all suck. Oh, I played Play Fighters too. That game I did not understand at all. Co-op Super Mario 64 is a recompile. I know I said I would play that with you, and I kept saying I would, and then didn't. We definitely will and should play that. I think that could be some stream fun. We will play it! I will not renege on this promise.
They'll wish they were never born.
It's just a delayed promise. Hey, Obama. Look. All I'm saying is I didn't...
A consolation prize.
I didn't bomb children. Okay? I did not allow for war profiteering to continue. Not yet. Hey. You say that as if I'm going to allow that to happen. It's not something that I'm going to... You're still young. You're still young. You still have the opportunity. You might still bomb children. I'd like to think that my morals would prevent me from doing that. I'd like to think that. Never say never. Even my chat is against me. Even my chat thinks that I'll kill kids. All this because I'm bald. I do have morals in spite of that, okay? I promise. Facts. Or crimes are a very American thing to do. The only thing more American than baseball, which is now predominantly, like, I won't say predominantly, it's a hugely popular sport in Japan. Apple pie, which nobody makes anymore. And,
Hear me on my authority.
war crimes. That's really... That's where it ends up, huh?
I need this.
Do I want... Yeah, we'll go with that. Well, we're not hitting what I had hoped. Apple pie isn't even that not processed enough. Oh. It's a tragedy. Just how terrible our food is. Hey, here's a fun thing about American food. When I think it was the 80s, I may be mistaken on the time specifically.
When first I arrived here, alas, too late to meet. Yet even now you are too young to understand.
I would have been imprisoned with the rest. Though enlighten me. What is it that I'm still too young to understand?
You are too young to understand the disappointment and dejection that only family can provide. But the more of us you meet, the more of us you know, the sooner you shall learn.
So I believe in the 80s, a bunch of tobacco companies bought food companies.
Family grows and grows.
My son's beloved wife.
And so that's why we have so many just terrible companies full of super addictive and terrible for you food. If there's one type of org that you should be extremely wary of, it's big tobacco. And now they've gotten kids hooked on nicotine again because of vaping. I believe it was my spouse bought this book because they'd read it, but The Omnivore's Dilemma. Talks about exactly what I'm saying and how big tobacco essentially got in on the ground floor for creating super addictive and terrible for you food products. It's crazy. And yet we've just allowed this kind of thing to prosper. Slash Nabisco used to be owned by R.J. Phillips or Philip Morris. I'm not aware of that. That name does not ring any bells for me, but it's... We should not be allowing companies that benefit from addiction to own something like food. A long time ago. They were later acquired by Deleuze, larger international food company, but it divested since then. We're dealing a lot of damage. Source, I have a friend, corporate friend that's high up in London.
Certainly a treat, granddaughter. Again tomorrow night, perhaps.
I have a lot to say about big food companies.
Perhaps. So tell me, Titan, is this what having family about is like? Bitter feuds and snide remarks.
Oh, yes. This is the whole of it. I may have denied it to you, but I was doing you a favor. You shall see. You shall see.
Gramps. Thanks, Gramps. Okay, Boomer. Tight beat.
You're gone.
Yeah, we took the most damage from Charybdis. That makes sense. Kronos did not do a whole lot. We did a lot of damage with our base attack.
The remains of time.
They had a really big impact in a good way. They eliminated starvation in the first world.
See you in the crossroads.
Like all things, they turned that into corporate greed. Yep.
So much dust.
Like, the path to hell is paved with good intentions, right? That's how the saying goes. Then again, some people just use good ideas to sell their own agenda.
You wanted me to search for signs of Kronos preparing for a big surprise, and while it isn't much, I did locate machinery in Tartarus that seemed a little out of place.
Machinery? You mean the gears that turn the ever-shifting chambers? In my time, that machinery is spread through Tartarus as far as I can see. What do you make of it?
Well, normally I wouldn't have made anything of it, but perhaps it's connected to what you're saying. I'm working on tracing where it leads. What about you? Any word on how we ought to proceed?
We need a weapon. The problem is that Kronos can resist the arms once used to vanquish him. On top of that, it needs to be available both to you in your time and to me in mine. The closer to our family, the better. Can you think of something suitable?
Nothing immediately comes to mind. I have some mortal weapons in my chambers, but they hardly worked at any point. A weapon both in my time and in yours. And none of the infernal arms will do.
Give it some thought, but please make haste. Kronos shall realize what I'm up to here eventually, and this connection weakens every night. For now, I'd better go.
Hold on. What happened to the servants of this house? To my friends? Loves of my life? You said Kronos took everybody. Did you mean everybody, or...
Well, no. Hypnos is with us, but fast asleep. Commander Scylla too. He's marshalling the Shades still loyal to our father. Poor Cerberus has been cast out into the morning fields. But as for all the rest...
Oh, at least the good Commander Scylla made it out. But Nyx, Achilles, Thanatos, Megara, Dusa, Orpheus... Our grandfather has all of them locked up.
He has our father bound in chains in Tartarus. I understand he's trapped the others, frozen them in time. But we can break his hold on them. I'm certain that we can. Goodbye for now, brother. Think of a weapon we can use to set this right.
Sure thing. I think of weapons all the time.
So true. So true, bestie.